Where's participants? There. Okay. Can everybody still hear me? Okay. All right. That thing is the Father and the Son. Everybody's heard this, right? Everybody knows what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, see it. It's a great science fiction movie. Leave you scratching your head, but it's still a great movie. Okay, so here we go. We got this. 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 Can everybody play all of those? Let's do them 4 beats each. Ready? So we're saying C major to A7. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. C major. 2. Get ready to go to A7. A7 with C sharp on top. Now D minor. Now B7. Now E minor. Now get ready to go to C7. All I did, here I was on E minor. I changed B to B flat and changed E to C. See it? And here's F major. Let's do that one more time. Ready? Go. C major. 2, 3, 4. A7. 2, 3, 4. D minor. 2, 3, 4. B7. 2, 3, 4. E minor. 2, 3, 4. C7. 2, 3, 4. F major. 2, 3, 4. Now, if you can do that, give yourselves a pat on the back. You've just done something. You just played. You played 1, 1, 2. You played 1, 2, 3 secondary dominants in the key of C. And there's only 2 more. So we're going to do the diminished in a minute if we have time. So here we go from the beginning. 1, C major. 3, 4, A7. 2, 3, 4, D minor. 2, 3, 4, B7. 2, 3, 4, E minor. 2, 3, 4, C7. 2, 3, 4, F major. 2, 3, 4. Where do we have to go next? Right? This is the leading tone of what chord? Where's F sharp got to take us? It's up a half step, folks.
G.
G. So what is this chord going to be then? It's going to be either D. What's the 5 of G?
D.
D. You notice the sense that we're in the key of C hasn't gone away, has it? For a minute, it sounded like we were in the key of F. I'm starting over at the beginning. C major, 2, 3, 4, A7, 2, 3, 4, D minor, 2, 3, 4, B7, 2, 3. Here comes E minor, 4, E minor, 2. Here comes C7, 4, C7, 2, 3. Here's F major. Now we're going to D7 with F sharp on the top. Dog 7 and G major. Does everybody still feel like we're in the key of C major? If you don't, watch this.
Hey, Coach Morris.
Yeah.
when I was going through what you sent over WhatsApp yesterday, and so I thought it was supposed to just go up the scale on the bass, like C on the bottom, C sharp with an
Yeah,
A
you
on
can
the
do C
top,
sharp on the, but you notice I've got alternate chords. I've got C sharp diminished and A7.
and then go up to D sharp with a B7 on
Well,
the
okay,
top.
Becky, you didn't hear me. Becky,
What?
you can play either C sharp on the bass or A in the bass because you can play a C sharp. You can play A7. You can play an inversion of A7 and play C sharp in the bass, or you can play C sharp diminished. But you can also play A7.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, you can definitely play the. I'm sorry. You can definitely play that, right? As your bass part.
And then
You play
before F,
dominance or diminished. I was just
you
using.
do either or there.
Yeah. So if you want to do it
And
this way, I'm playing a dominant. I'm playing a dominant, right?
I was doing the E diminished before F.
Huh?
The E diminished before F. Like keeping the bass note on E and then the E diminished.
Yeah, but then we're doing that to bring in the B flat.
What was that?
That
So
brings in the B flat.
that brings it. Okay.
That brings in the B flat. That completes the chromatic scale. B flat's not a leading tone because it doesn't lead to a chord that's stable in the key of C.
Hmm. Okay. Great.
So yeah, if you want to play that, be my guest. If you want to play the dominant chord bass notes, you can do that too. They're both written there. It's just, I probably could have done a little bit clearer presentation. What I was trying to say is that when you get to the second choice is either C sharp diminished or A7.
No, I think it's really clear. That's just how I initially interpreted it.
Yeah.
But now I see you can do both. So that's
In
great.
fact, you can do all kinds of other stuff, right? We're not nearly out of time yet. I want to finish the cycle though. We've done this. Now we got one left. Where are we going? Where do we have to be going? Do we have any choice besides A if we're going to be in the key of C? No. So this has to be E7 or G sharp diminished leading to A minor. Let me finish the cycle, Dr. Cassie, and I'll get back. I'll answer your question. Okay? I see your hand. So we've done. You got one left. Where's this got to go? Back to C. So basically, you've got a neat little package here. You've done every single chord that's a secondary dominant in the key of C. You have equipped yourself to startle and amaze people with modulations that go all over the place and secondary passing chords and all kinds of stuff, doing one little simple exercise. Well, it's not simple to play. It's simple conceptually. Here's the whole thing. So, everybody, let me take Dr. Cassie's question. What's up?
Okay, so you were saying you can do some other things. Part of my problem here is that there is a lot going on to try to follow. and my hands don't move that fast. So maybe because I can play a chord, then I got to think, okay, now I got to move the left hand to A and then do the diminished in the right hand. And then I move up and I got both of them on D minor. And then I have to somehow figure out the next one is going to be B.
Okay. I think I may have a perfect answer for you. Let's go back to what Becky was talking about. This is the other way to do it, and it may be simpler for some of you. I started with the dominants because you're going to hear those dominants more often. Let's anoint everybody with the Holy Spirit now. We're going to do diminished on every one of these. Get ready. Now you don't have to worry about what the bass note is. The bass note is going to be the same as whatever you're playing here. So we got C major. Now play C sharp diminished. Double it. Play C and C sharp in your left hand. D minor. D sharp diminished. E minor. E diminished. F major. F sharp diminished. G major. G sharp diminished. A minor, B diminished, C major. Curious, is that easier for some of you?
As for me, because that's the way I practice them, going from the major diminished to the.
And you see, and by the way, it also lays under your hands easier. You don't have to jump around so much. That's the other power of the diminished. Dr. Cassie, did that help?
Yes, it did. And I was having kind of smooth sailing until I got to the E and the E minor and the E diminished.
That's one where we have to, it's just one of the things that's kind of strange about this exercise. Let's do this 4 beats each. Major, diminished, minor, diminished. What we're going to be doing. Ready? C major, 2, 3. Now get ready for C sharp diminished. C sharp diminished, 2, 3. Now D minor. Now we're going to D sharp diminished. And now go to E minor. And now go to E diminished. Why? Because we're going to a new chord. Going to F major. And now go to F sharp diminished. We're going to G next. 3, 4. G major. Now here comes E. G sharp diminished. Now A minor, and now here comes B fully diminished, and I'm going to stop right there.
That's not quite how I do mine.
I was trying to get a reaction out of Deidre. I didn't get one. I figured once I did this and didn't resolve it, she'd be doing, stop it! How do you do yours, Annette? Play them for us.
Okay, I go from the C to or.
Whoa. You're starting, whoa. Start with C major for me, please.
C diminished?
No, C major is your starting chord.
I thought we were doing diminished. We're not going to do
whoa. I said we're doing major, diminished, minor, diminished, major. We're going to diminished. Yeah, now use a diminished chord to get to D minor. Yep, now E minor. Yes. Now use a diminished chord to get to E minor. Yes, awesome, yeah. Now use a diminished chord to get to F major. Yeah. Killing it. Yes. I'm not sure about that one, but still, you got the basic concept.
And then
No, you're going out of key.
Okay.
You're going out of key. It sounds cool, but you're going out of key.
From D flat diminished to B?
No, we never resolved to a B triad. Here's what we did. We started with C. C sharp diminished. Everybody play this with me. C, play a C major. Either hand, I don't care which. Now play a C sharp diminished. C sharp, car sharp. Car sharp diminished. Dog minor. Now, egg, dog sharp diminished. One up a half step. Dog, go up a half step to dog sharp. And now, egg minor. You playing E minor?
E minor.
And you got there from dog sharp, right? Now your next place is egg diminished. Just turn E minor into E diminished and resolve it to F major. E diminished resolves to F major. And now F sharp diminished resolves to G major. And now G sharp diminished resolves to A minor. And now B diminished resolves to C major.
Okay, I'm gonna have to learn them this way.
Well, this way you're not leaving the key of C. The way you were playing, it sounded interesting. You could probably make a great piece out of that, but it sounded like you were getting out of the key of C major.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing with the diminished, they're dangerous. They'll take you out of key like that, and you won't even realize how you got there. Right? Becky's laughing. She's experienced that, I bet. Yeah. Diminished you can get lost using diminished chords. Right?
Can you go to the A minor to B diminished?
If you're on A minor, here's our scale. Remember? We didn't play B flat because it's not a leading tone. So when we get to A minor, we just go straight to B diminished. And then go straight to C major. A minor. Right? You know, as far as like what bass notes you play, Becky, anything can be your bass note. As long as it's a chord tone. Yeah. Yeah, from B, we go to C. B diminished takes us to C. A minor takes us to B diminished. So the whole thing. All right?
So the reason that we're not going to the B flat is because it's the 7. And
because it's not a leading tone. And we grabbed it here. We got it here when we went to F. The purpose of the B flat is to be part of a C7, which leads us to F.
Okay, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, but it's one of the tones that's in C major that is not a leading tone. It is neither diatonic nor a leading tone. It's the one exception in the key of C major. This note is diatonic. This is a leading tone. Diatonic, leading tone, diatonic, and a leading tone. Diatonic, leading tone, leading tone. This is not a leading tone. You can hear the difference in quality. That's not a leading tone of G. Right? It may lead Very, yeah, you can hear what's wrong with it, right, Deidre? It doesn't have the same quality. But it works great there. See what it wants to do? It's not a leading tone, it's an upper neighbor. It wants to do that in the key of C. If I say this, does that sound right? It sounds weird, doesn't it? Yeah, I can get away with it, but it's the reason I can get away with it is the surprise of it. What you expect is that's your expectation. That's why it's not a leading tone. It wants to go down to here. Does that help?
So this exercise then is playing leading tones to the next tone using diminished chords.
Or dominance.
Now,
Or dominance.
okay, but if you just
in other words, if you're using C sharp diminished, you can also use A7. If you're using
Okay.
D sharp diminished, you can also use D7.
unlayer it, not layer it. I'm trying to unlayer it so I can just understand what I'm supposed to be paying attention to, because there's a lot here to pay attention to. But if I can get a thread, so I'm hearing
Sure.
now that the thread is that it's tone, leading tone to the next tone.
Exactly.
And that is in the diminished chord.
And the diminished chord is the easiest way to do it because your bass is doubled.
It's not going to be a dominant. It's the only thing that's going to make it a dominant is whatever I play in the left hand. And you've already said I can play something else in the left hand. I can play the same thing that's in the right hand. So it won't be a dominant. So let's take dominance off the table.
Okay, so yeah, that's fine. We're playing 1 major, sharp 1 diminished to 2 minor.
Okay.
Sharp 2 diminished to 3 minor. 3 diminished to 4 major. Sharp 4 diminished to 5 major. Sharp 5 diminished to 6 minor. 7 diminished to 1.